Hi. So the van broke. I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot about myself, how I deal with setbacks. And you don't know until these things happen. I've always been drawn to living in small spaces, to obviously travelling as cheaply as possible and seeing as many things as I can see and blah, 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 blah. It's always been a dream. And then when I discovered van life, I'd say probably about 10 years ago, I was, pretty much addicted and thought, you know, it's not going to happen. It's just a dream. And it's happened. It's been a dream come true. So having said that, I care about it deeply. It's my core. It's living, travelling, doing everything in this tiny space that I love and I've curated and made it exactly how I wanted to make it. So when something goes wrong with that, I didn't realise how badly I'd cope. The lighting system it didn't fail, but it started showing some kind of red flags, so stopped working as well as I would expect. And then the whole electrical system just went. It stopped working completely. So yeah, my solar system just wasn't connecting to my battery wasn't charging, my charge controller wasn't working. So that was one thing, it was dealable. I could deal with that. The next morning, a battery warning light came on my dash. Tried charging it, that didn't work. Tried jump starting it, that didn't work. It came down to the fact it was the alternator. The alternator was broken. And in order to fix the alternator, I needed to get it to the garage, but it wasn't turning on. I think you see a lot of that in the van life community, where there's a lot of people who know absolutely everything, and they've learned absolutely everything, and it's incredible. However, there are also people that don't. I think it's okay to rely on people. And that's another lesson that I've learned throughout this whole thing. Anyway, so low point. Okay, it was a low point. I lost my home, I lost my safe space, and didn't deal well with that. Went through the 4 stages of grief. We got there, and now it's fixed. The van is fixed. I have my home back, and I could not be happier. Hardly any of it's actually been bad. It's just been a process. I fit my window, finally. Dyed my hair, got a new journal. This year's journal is black, which is kind of rogue for me. We're leaning into it. I've journaled since about 2004, which I think my first journal entry was 2003, 2004, which was when I was around 8 or 9. So it's a instilled habit that when I don't do, I feel terrible. I feel like I haven't digested my thoughts on my day. My energy is stagnated. It needs to come out. It needs to flow. So that is the first thing. Another van, hey! So that is the first thing we're going to be doing today. We're going to be getting cozy. We've opened all the doors. We've opened all the windows. In fact, I haven't opened my new window. I didn't realise it was actually a sliding one. So that's a bonus.